What's up, everybody? So, Wither Skull Farm, people, you guys are asking for the tutorial, and Silent Whisper has a tutorial out for it. And we were gonna redo it with the flying machines with the slime blocks and the adjusted changes to the pattern on the spawning platforms and all that. But then the genius here, Ace, he's like, I got an idea. Why don't we try a different method and just totally redo the entire farm? So that's what he did. And if you want to join me over here, Ace, there we go. This is the progression of the layout, and he's gonna get started and tell you all about the differences in the farms and what to do, and we'll do a full tutorial.
One thing I'll mention first before we get started, BO, Linear, whatever
Big
you
shout
want to
to
call him,
Linear.
he actually helped a lot with the mechanics of this farm as well, and yeah, he mentioned trying to use dogs and helped with the layout and that, so he didn't want to do a tutorial on it, but he's given permission for us to do this. Anyway, this is the layout over here. If you start up the end here, it's like portal, gap of 7, portal. You have your floor, one above the portal floor. That way it pushes pigmen back into the portal, as well as, yeah, it just frees up the cap for extra mobs to come in.
Now,
You
what
need
do you mean by that?
Redstones.
What do you mean by pigmen get pushed away?
Well, the pigmen, when they spawn out the portal, they'll sort of spawn out into the center of the block, and then the water will actually push the pigmen straight back into the portal. If you actually take the blocks out and leave this gap there, and you have a big enough drop, the pigments will actually drop straight to the ground and die. So in two different ways you can filter out your pigmen. So you can either put it up high and drop them to the ground and kill them, or you can send them straight back into the blast chamber into the nether. Um, so yeah, very interesting mechanic just there. Lots of bugs and glitches involved with this farm. When blowing up the skeletons with a charge creeper, you're only supposed to get one head, but you can blow up a pack and get a head for everyone you blow up. So the quicker you build this, the better, because the glitches could be patched. Also, another glitch is other mobs should actually spawn in this biome, but at the moment, the only mobs that spawn here are strays and the them new mobs with the crossbows and banners. So anyway,
All right, so yeah, do you want to get started?
getting get started. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that. All right, we'll fly over here now. Just give
Where'd you
me
go?
1 sec. Oh, I'll teleport you.
There we go.
All right, we'll use a marker block first. Now come out 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come out another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll place a marker block. This is our center point for the farm. Now do the same again. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another marker block. The two marker blocks on your ends would be your wall.
Hey, I don't mean to stop you,
Uh,
but where's this beacon at? Because these effects are going all over my screen, and I'd really like to get rid of them.
BO and command blocks.
Oh.
I do not know how to remove it. We need BO for that.
All right. Well, we'll move on. So, all right. So this is this is the full farm right here, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Now, inside of our mark we just put in, start putting your portals in. You want a 4 gap in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want your portal roof. Now, you'd run this the full length of the farm. Oops. Anyway. And blocks down the bottom. Now we want to come across 20 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This would be your first portal. Now run to the opposite end and do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Place your portal block up. Now light the portals. Now on the inside here we need to put a floor in. It needs to be one above the portal floor, going all the way back, and 7 blocks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'd fill in this floor basically, and you'd put your next portal right there. Whoops. And you run this all the way to the end. Sorry for being so slow. I'm playing on a device I usually don't play on. I'm playing on a mobile phone.
Imagine just doing that clone command. Bloop bloop bloop.
Oh yeah. Definitely got to learn them better.
Yeah, and then once we get the basic layout over here, we'll go over to the farm, and because it's basically just replicating this pattern, and then we'll show it in fully operational mode.
Yeah, it's basically the same as before. Find where your each center post is and place a marker block. Build it up to the top. Now before lighting the portals, I think we should fill in the center floor here, if you can help with that at all, Craft. Make sure not to place any blocks in the portals. Well, we'll just do this one side for now anyway. Basically, you would have to put a wall like at each end of the farm, not between every portal. Just using this as a quick demo, just to hold any water in. Now come 3 blocks out from each portal to your center point and get some half slabs and run a line of half slabs down the center. Whoops. Now light the portal. Ah! Actually I'll leave that there. Now what we need to do is get our water buckets. I should be more prepared, sorry for this. And we put water buckets in the slabs. That way your ice doesn't freeze while you're building the farm. You won't need to put any blocks above it. Now we can start on the roof. From the second portal you built, put a line of blocks on top. And come make your platform 7 wide, so there should be a 1 gap at the next portal. Also put a line of blocks on your other portal. Let me just reposition myself. So and fill this in. This is where your dogs would sit. You can use any block pretty much. Yeah, that first line you did craft, that has to remain with a space. Sorry if I'm getting in your way.
I would not worry about it. Just get it done. I got my my hotbar and stuff turned off, so it's a little difficult to see, but better for the camera.
Now, with that, you would build all that right to the very end, and you would keep repeating that pattern continually all the way down as big as you wanted the farm. I think our one was 70, was it? Hang on 1 second.
Here's all the measurements on the side here. I got them color coded.
It was 70 long and it was 63 wide.
I'll come to. Is that sign still there? Yeah, let's go to the sign. There's the measurements if you guys want to write them down. This is to make the farm as big as you can. You could cut it in half, you could cut it in a quarter, you could do whatever size you want. It's just the mechanic tiled next to it itself. That's it.
Alright, now if you can come back over here. Well, since we built the first portal, we actually not going to be putting any more portals on this side, so just put a wall. It can be glass, it can be a solid block, whatever. That's up to you. And now we need some buttons. Let's find some buttons, which would be in the redstone section.
You got all the
They
stuff
can
over
be
here to
stone.
pick block. You could just pick block one of
Yeah, I
these
didn't
buttons.
put any buttons there.
No, the buttons are above the. You can just pick block the button.
I can't pick block on the phone unless I have a
Oh.
control pad or something.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Now,
This guy here, he did this tutorial with me, and he built all this on his phone. Can you believe it? On his phone.
now, with the gap you left in the ceiling, you need to put a row of buttons, trapdoors, just to make the mob think they can walk across that block and go to the other side. Now, we can put a glass wall along the edge here, or solid blocks, whatever you like. I'd make it too high. That would continue the full length of the farm. And now we can put in the dogs. Come out 3 blocks, break a block. Now I like to put a couple marker blocks in and break every 5th block along the full length of the farm. Then put half slabs on the bottom of the block. So yeah, nothing can spawn on that slab, but that's basically just to put your dogs in. Now you want to bring glass 2 up, 1 across, 2 up, 1 across, 2 up and 1 across. Now we need some eggs just for tutorial purposes. Oh, and I forgot to get the bones too. Hang on, I'm trying to sort out my inventory. Eggs, bones. Ah, we got the bones. Now, you want your little doggy. Ah, not a baby. Now, break the 2 back blocks. Put another dog in there. Tame it. Break your back blocks again.
And that's important to make sure they're tamed, because that way they'll sit down. Otherwise, they'll just jump right out.
Yes, very important. Sit down. Now, on this first portal, we need a wall on top of here just so mobs don't spawn. Otherwise, they'll probably get stuck on there and won't jump off because of the dogs. Make sure the wall's too high. And then you would continue that step to the end and back again. So basically you'd have a block gap, you'd come back 7 for the roof again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the easy way to mark this out is you put a portal right under that block. Wow, I'm experiencing a bit of lag at the moment.
All looks good on my end. The Better Together update. Mojang, you guys gotta fix these bugs. People are crashing out all the time, just playing the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, crashing is one thing, but when it just corrupts for no reason, that's a bit much.
What about earlier when I just lost all my whole inventory?
Oh, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Alright, so we're gonna
Yeah.
fill this pad in up here.
Yep. man, I'm having real trouble here. Oh, that's why I got stopped. Oh, thank you. Oh. Can you fill that last line in, please, Craft?
Boom. There's no gap here? Okay.
No. On the bottom floor, we needed watertight.
Oh, for the slabs. That's right. That's right. But this farm is completely redstoneless. The redstoneless wither skull farm. That does the same rates or better of one that uses lots of redstone.
Better.
And this is real world application here. This is not a flat world. This is just on Artcraft Season 2 world, I think.
I might extend this pad out a little bit down the bottom because I want to show people the water stream between portals.
How they can join together.
Well, you don't want them getting jammed up between on the portal post, so you need to do a special water flow in the center.
Well, yeah, it's probably helpful then. But yeah, this is the Artcraft Season 2 seed, right?
Yeah.
So this is real world application of a farm. This is not on a creative flat world or a void world where there's nothing underneath or whatever.
Another little glitch at the moment in this biome, which I could probably tell you, we actually, over on the other farm, we have...
I was actually gonna, I was gonna tell them about that once we finally got over there. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Okay, we'll do it then. Anyway, we'll light this portal.
Oh.
Oh, that was clever. Hang on, wait till it... Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Where are we working over here? Well, just to show you the water flow, we'll finish it to the end of the portal, I guess.
I just didn't know how far you wanted to go.
I suppose it's easier just to show at the next portal. If you could put a portal behind me too, Craft, that would help. What did you go into? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to teleport you, or are you right?
No, I got it. It just took me a second. There we go.
Okay, let's
and we're back.
Put in one more portal quickly. Bring it up, 3, 4, 5, and bring it back and join it up to the other one. Did I just, no? A little worried I pressed out then. Well, let's get in the center.
There we go.
Okay, I need a bucket of water again. I'm so unorganized.
It's alright, I think it's worth it. I wouldn't beat yourself up so much. People are just happy to be able to see the farm and get it, I would
Now,
imagine.
in the center, I would put the water source to the actual portal post, and then I would leave a free gap, and then just fill in the rest of the water along the way. That way, the water runs to the edge of the portal and will push mobs straight into the portal rather than getting stuck on the post. I will just fill in this whole section. Just like that.
So the 3 blocks that you leave open is always going to be to the right of the post.
You can put it to the right or the left, it's up to you.
There you go.
It's just got to change the water flow. Yeah. That way, if instead of getting pushed up against the post here, you'll always get pushed across to the side and eventually end up in the portal.
Alright, so we got the layout. Only thing left now is to go into the nether and do the collection area, right?
Yeah, we can go and do the blast chamber. We might have to remove the old one, but anyway,
Or we
let's
can
go.
just show it. It's a basic blast chamber. You guys can probably do yours however you like, because the only things that matter are 2 factors, and that is that you have charged creepers that you get from a mob farm, and that you have these strays. That's the only thing that matters. And then the other cool function is this right here, that he's got the buttons.
Also,
What's that?
never ever use glass or any other block other than obsidian,
Obsidian, yeah.
or if you got means of collecting it, bedrock, but that's kind of a waste. But always make your blast chamber out of obsidian.
So
If you put dogs behind the blast chamber, they'll genuinely help chase mobs out. And we have a polar bear, I've got to
yeah,
fix
I
that dog.
noticed that. I was like, what is up with the polar bear who joined the party?
A little advice for everyone out there. Use regular ice for your spawn pads. I don't think polar bears and rabbits can spawn on ice. I've had no trouble since changing my farm to ice. Not 100% sure on that mechanic. I do need to look into it more. Anyway, should we tear this to show them a rough design of building one of these, or?
I mean, it's just a basic blast chamber. The only thing that matters is that you have a portal up there, and that you have these 2 buttons there, and that you put a couple dogs behind the portal, and the dogs look like they are flush with the floor level of the portal. So, and
Yeah,
2 trap doors right here, like that, so that they can walk back through. Have them drop down.
experiment with your dogs. We have a problem even with this setup that the dogs are actually taking damage with a charge creeper. So you need to either regularly chuck them a potion of health or
Well,
move
you
them
could
back a
also just
little
make your
bit.
tube go lower. I mean, it's because they're so close, but if you made this pad lower, then you wouldn't have that problem.
Make sure that then mobs aren't taking too much damage where they're dying.
Yeah.
You can collect XP from this farm too if you really want. You can throw a potion of damage before blowing up the charge creeper. That way you'll get XP from all the mobs you blow up. I think, I guess we can. Anything else you want to talk about crafting here?
Nope. I would just make this a little lower. Literally, like I said, just a couple buttons, couple dogs, the trapdoors in the back, and then make this whole box out of obsidian. This was just for test purposes that it is glass, but all you do is just have your pad here, and that's where they fall, and then another 1 block gap, and then this is where your charge creeper would go. And then you light your charge
In
creeper. and it's close enough to blow them up.
Important thing too, I would only have 2 blocks down here for blowing up the mobs, like where they can stand. And, like, always have the hole for the creeper on the creeper's foot level. Don't put the blast hole up there, because and have that block as a solid block. Otherwise, it won't kill them properly. Anyway, we want to talk about the roof now in the overworld, you reckon, Craft?
I got a charge creeper here. Let's go on over, and then the farm will start working, and then we'll go
Oh, we'll show
examine.
them the farm working, a good
Yeah,
idea.
turn the farm on. Now, the special thing about this farm that's different from Silent Whispers or anybody else's is that it runs 24 hours a day. It doesn't just run at night. So, and the reason why is that way up here, I don't know how far up it is, but there is cobwebs. How far up do you have to go? Oh, here we go. I can see it now.
Oh, yes. Build height.
So yeah, you don't have to put it this high up, but if you do, you can't see it, and it's basically not there. So if you make your spawn platform directly below cobwebs, in the daytime, they'll still spawn, because it creates enough technical light level that's allowing them, even though the sun is out. And they're technically covered, but not covered. It's a really weird mechanic.
Also, over your spawn pads, you don't want any block other than cobwebs. Doesn't matter if it's tree leaves, glass, whatever, it will completely stop your mobs spawning inside the farm. So only cobwebs if you want a roof above your farm. That's the only thing I can find that will work.
All right, so now that we got the cobwebs out of the way, and do you know what size pad that you're using up there? How many stacks of cobwebs did that take?
About 2.5 shocker boxes.
All right, so a double chest and a half is what it's going to take if you want to do this full-size farm.
Yeah, it will take about a week of just searching for the webs to get enough to do this job.
All right, so let's come up here onto the spot, and then peaceful it back out.
That will only remove the mobs in this. Won't remove them in the nether.
There we go. And that should start working. Yeah, there we go. And see, just like the cats and the creepers, they spawn next to them dogs, and they want to get away. They want to get away fast, and then they just walk right off on their own. There's no need for flying machines. No need for flying machines at all. And it's beautiful. Because this is real world, and the spawn rates are pretty good.
And as you can see, the only perimeter we got is that roof up there. The solid blocks stop mobs spawning around the farms. If you notice, there's no mobs spawning outside the farm. And yeah. So you can actually use a solid roof as a perimeter, or you can just slab off the area, torch it up, whatever, and
yeah, because they need skylight access. So with the solid blocks being up there, and it being at build height, they can't spawn because it's build height, and they can't spawn on top of it, and they can't spawn below it because they don't have access to light. It's kind of like the villager mechanics.
Yeah. Also, try not to build this farm in ice spikes or a snow beach, otherwise you'll end up with creepers and normal skeletons and all sorts of spawns inside your farm.
Yeah, make sure it's a stray only area.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been sitting here for a minute or so. Let's go through and see how many's in there.
Oh.
Because we're gonna crash the world We're gonna crash the world if we let too many of them go.
I recommend not running this farm any more than one Minecraft day. Oh no, we made a big boo-boo here.
What happened?
I didn't replace a block. Yeah, how are you gonna light him? Alright, we might need to redo this test.
But you see how many there is just off a minute or two. It's insane. Like, insane.
I did a test on this yesterday. From sunset to sunrise, this produced 8 stacks of skulls. So, tremendous drop rate.
Yeah, we're not even I'm gonna try it. Watch this.
Hang on.
Boom!
Oh god. Nice one.
It lets you truly see how many of them was there, just off of a minute or two. And they're still, look how many's still there. They're like stuck in there. Come on out. Boom. There we go.
I'm gonna peaceful it out for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's fix the chain.
That was fun.
Let's fix it. How much time we got left on the...
20 minutes. 23 minutes.
Alright, let's fix up this blast chamber so they don't get out this time.
Yeah, we're trying to keep this video under an hour.
Whoops. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I think we... What have I done here? Let me go in here. That doesn't belong there. Alright. I think we're right to go now. Coming to the overworld.
I'm on my way.
Craft SMP. Teleported out. Press open chat to open chat.
Alright, we'll quickly go over here, stand above the farm again.
Alright, so what you got to fix for how come we spawn inside the farm? Because you don't want to be doing that. You definitely don't want to be popping in and out with these guys.
Well, I would be linking a portal several blocks away from here if possible.
And walking to it manually is your best bet.
Walking, flying, boat highway, whatever.
I'm still in the nether. I'm just watching them drop.
We'll leave that for you guys to work out anyway. But, yeah. If you have one person in the overworld and the nether, you will cap out and your mobs will slow down spawning eventually.
Teleported out Craft SMP to Minecraft Edison 1.
Got one stubborn guy over there, but he'll get going in a minute. Don't you worry.
It says building terrain for quite a while here. What's going on? I think it might be already too many mobs.
Building terrain? Really?
Yeah, it's not generating back for me.
Hey, that's not good.
I think we might have to cut here. And we pretty much covered everything. We covered the dogs, we covered the cobwebs, we covered the portal layout, the water, the post. That's the whole farm right there, people. You got everything you need. You've seen it work. And I'll even post a 1-minute test here soon after this video. So I think that's going to be it. And as always, thanks for watching.